All right, hey everybody, this is a post-game edition of the Brother Rice Catholic Central football game that just completed. 41-14 was the final. We're happy to have the head coach at Brother Rice. First you have been able to say that, Dave Sofran. And Dave, I'll tell you, first off, congratulations. What a victory. From what we're hearing, this is the largest margin of victory ever in this series. Did you know that?
No, I didn't know that, but completely unexpected. With rivalry like Catholic Central, there's always a touchdown or field goal that usually makes a difference. So I'm very surprised, but happy for our boys.
Yeah, obviously this has got to be, I'm sure you kind of went through the gamut of emotions this week. You played here. Obviously you've coached here for a while, but this was, now your show. And everybody's talking about, CC. What was the week like, leading up and the preparation? Because obviously the boys came out ready to play.
Yeah, well, to be honest, we had a couple days where I was a little bit worried. We had some practices a little bit flat, but I give the guys credit. They were ready to play tonight. And, anytime you have a rivalry game like this, it's big for everybody. The communities get behind you. And, I want to thank our administration and athletic department. Everyone kind of, is rooting for you, and it was a great high school game.
No, there's no question about it. It was a great high school, perfect night, perfect weather. But I got to ask you, we've had Coach Fracassa on our show, their extra point show that we've been doing every Sunday. We get a chance to talk with him. Coach, have you had a chance to see it?
Yes,
okay,
actually I
have.
have.
Good, okay. Yeah, that's a good answer if you haven't. But, I think the main thing is the process of going through picking the next head coach and all that. And obviously, I know you wanted the gig, but when you finally got it, what was that like for you?
Humbling. I was, beyond excited, and I feel like it's an honor just to serve the community that I'm a part of, and it's about kids, and that's the intent. Love kids and care for them, and that was my intent all along.
What's been the most surprising part for you that maybe now that you are the number one guy in charge that is different maybe than your experiences before?
Well, definitely learning to delegate some of the things that an assistant coach usually cleans a lot of locker rooms and things like that. I'm still doing that, but the learning to the delegation part I think is a challenge. But I have a great staff and just tremendous coaches on our staff that know what they're doing and treat our kids the right way.
How about this game today? The way the offense flowed, the way you guys got after it on defense. Just talk about the game itself.
Yeah, well, last week we only had 44 offensive plays, and we were a little disappointed in that. And so we said we had a goal that want to get 60, 70 plays in and pick up the tempo. So all week we were practicing, kind of no huddle type stuff. So I think we were right around our goal, and I think the tempo paid off, where we were just playing football and kind of having fun with our offense, and that definitely paid off. I give the credit to our offensive coaches, Coach Pop and Coach Goebel and Coach Grissom. They did a tremendous job.
Yeah, those guys are definitely always being creative and always figuring out the right game plan. And I can tell you from the past few years, getting a chance to really analyze Malzone and what he does as a leader and as a quarterback. Do we really understand how special this guy really is? Because I have a really good feeling that from beyond this point, everybody's going to know his name.
Yeah, he's a special player, and I leave practice and I feel bad because he's still throwing footballs, and he works really hard, and he's a great poised young man with a lot of leadership. The sky's the limit for him.
Yeah, and I got to ask you, how about Perry today?
Yeah, he's another one.
He left a couple still sitting here on the 5-yard line.
I think Grant's a special player. Their chemistry is special, and someone's going to get a diamond with Grant Perry.
Yeah, and what an adjustment after Delano went down, because he had such a great 1-2 punch. You had to kind of figure out who you were going to cover. He goes down, and yet Grant knows he's going to be double covered and still gets it done.
Yeah, again, it's putting him in different spots and trying to move him around a little bit. I'm always like, someone's going to shut him down eventually, but he's been playing pretty well, and Malzone's been finding the open receivers.
Yeah. So what now? So how do you keep the kids focused now after obviously such a great win, and now they're just they're on top of the world.
Not sure.
I don't even know what the winning streak's at, 21 or something like that, or
I think it's 26 or 27.
Yeah, it's
I'm
right
not sure.
there. It's crazy. But it seems like these kids, they don't let themselves get too high. Am I right?
Yeah, I think so. You know,
They realize
we're
it's
just
the end
taking
of the
it a game at a time. We're one game away from reaching our goal, which is the playoffs. You know, and it's a long season and a lot can happen. We have some tough games coming up. So
who is next for you guys?
St. Mary's. So our nemesis. So that'll be another rivalry game, and we'll get to that. We'll celebrate tonight and get to it tomorrow.
All right. Well, Coach, again, hey man, we appreciate
you so
being
much
here
for
and
having
taking
me.
some time with us. It's been Coach Dave Sofran and Brother Rice, and this has been a web exclusive here on State Champs Sports Network.